What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Bronze to Mythic run. We are officially now on draft 19. This is the most I've ever drafted a set. We are still attempting to make Mythic. We are a little hard stuck in Platinum 4 right now. If you're following along on the YouTube journey, I think this is like part 4, part 5, part 6, somewhere in there of the Platinum 4 start. So we're a little hard stuck right now. It's a little unfortunate, but we have broken the streak a little bit. We were stuck on a 2-3 streak. Now we're kind of stuck on a 3-3 streak. I mean, it's upward progress. It's a 50% win rate. But if we kind of get that to 4-3, like 4-3 is you're making progress. 5-3, you're making really good progress, and like 6-3 is like the ideal mathematical way to actually like get through this in a reasonable number of drafts. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we've been, where we're at. So we're currently at a 49% win rate. We're the highest we've have achieved is the Platinum 4 with 4 pips, so almost got out of Plat 4, and the big issue right now is our win rate, right? We need to get that win rate up. That needs to be realistically like the 5 or 6 average wins is going to get you moving quickly, but 4 wins will also be forward progress. Anything over 3-3. One thing we've been doing with each of our drafts is if we don't get at least 4-3, we go back and review the draft. With the last draft, felt like we did a pretty good job at identifying the open lane, took the open lane, and went with it. There was a couple choices we could have made a little bit earlier. We pivoted a little late, but we were making progress, right? So all that to be said, we have a few things to focus on. We're going to jump into our screen here. What are we going to focus on? Well, we got to queue up the right screen. There we go. We got to focus on a few things. So I want to focus on keeping myself open, at least for the first half of the picks, maybe a little less than half of the picks of pack 1. Not being scared to pivot in pack 2 if we get some absolute bombs, like maybe something opens up, we can pivot. The other thing that I wanted to do is not be scared to responsibly splash. So what that means is, for instance, if you are in a blue-green Manifest Dread deck and you're running low on actual cards that Manifest Dread, there's nothing wrong with splashing white, for instance, for Unsettling Twins. So things like that, where I can splash responsibly for a color that can open up a few additional things, especially if what I'm splashing is open in the draft. Apologies, had to clear the throat. So if that's open, that just gives us more options. For this specific example, the blue-green splash white, I missed it about 5 picks too late. Like if I would have done it 5 picks earlier in one of my drafts, I would have been able to secure myself 2 or 3 Unsettling Twins, as well as another 2 really solid removals, and I unfortunately missed that in that draft. So that was a lesson learned. And so with that, we're going to keep those things in mind. Splash responsibly, keep ourselves open, at least in the first handful of picks. Don't be scared to pivot if we see the colors. And then the third one is I'm trying to take that step back and really kind of look at what colors am I seeing come through? What colors do I think are open? It's really easy to go back in retrospect and say, oh, hey, these colors are open. But like doing that in real time is also interesting. If I realize like my colors are not there, then we need to do something and change that up. So we're on draft number 19. Let's go ahead, purchase this and get into it. Take our lessons learned, and we're going to get slowly better. The goal is just one foot in front of the other. We move from a streak of 2 and 3 wins, or 2 win drafts to 3-win drafts. Now it's just like, let's get to the 4-win drafts, right? Even the best drafters in the world still get 0-3s, right? And bad beats happen. We got to roll through the bad beats. But we need to consistently get some wins here. And be okay with if it doesn't go our way, because it's admittedly our weakest skill set, or my weakest skill set. We're including everybody. Our, we's, that's what everything's talking about. Okay, failed draft. Good start, good start, good start. Finding a drafting table. Nothing's open. We oversold the venue. Okay, okay, okay. Open draft. All right, what do we have here? Can't gain life whenever enchant players dealt damage. They lose half of their life rounded up. That's nasty. I have yet to see this card. Obviously, I've gone over it in my set review, but I have not seen this card in play yet. Out of the options here, I mean, there's some decent options. Break Down the Door is pretty good. Vile Mutilator is all right. Grand Entryway is all right. But Grievous Wounds, that's interesting. I think we're going to take Grievous Wounds. Might get us into sort of like a black... Yeah, it makes every creature an unstoppable slasher, sort of. Yeah, that's crazy. So taking a look here, we have some options. Unwilling Vessel is pretty decent. 3 mana, 3/2. Anytime you do an enchantment. Killer Mask is also really not bad. Break Down the Door is also not bad. We'll probably just grab Killer Mask here. Break Down the Door, like I said, not a bad choice. Nowhere to Run, really decent removal. Let's Play a Game is also a decent removal. We have Trapped in the Screen here, which means white is probably open. If we're at pick 4 and Trapped in the Screen is still here. We still seeing some decent black cards, some decent white cards as well. What is... Black-green is Delirium, right? I mean, I think Trapped in the Screen is the best card here. Keeping ourselves open. We're only on pick 4. And the person next to me is holding all the packs. Bueller. Okay, Conductive Machete, awesome card. We already have like one that's going to Manifest Dread. Conductive Machete is another great option for Manifest Dread. Let's Play a Game has come back around again. Bashful Beastie. Unable to Scream. Such good removal. So is this one. Probably going to grab Stay Silent. So the thought here is we're not really doing Eerie. Okay, so here's the thought. None of these are really good for us. This is going to be... Actually, probably grab this. And this. There we go. We got the mana fixing. We'll grab Let's Play a Game at this point. Sure. Enter the Enigma. Okay. So, probably going to try to go... Manifest Dread. White's probably not going to make the cut here. Manifest Dread, so that's blue-green. And then Delirium with green-black. Probably going to be mostly blue-green. Yep. Mostly blue-green. Yeah, I'm not seeing a better option. Get out, counter target spell, return 2 creature cards or enchantments you own to your hand. Threats around every corner. It's probably our best bet here. Not really triggering Eerie. This does give us some gas. Yeah, it's probably our best bet. Get some gas out of Meat Locker. A little 2-pinger. Damage, so Winter's Intervention. So for removal, we have Stay Hidden, Stay Silent, Nowhere to Run, Winter's Intervention. Let's Play a Game. I'd love to grab this, but it doesn't really fit with what we're trying to do. We really only have one creature? Ooh. Should probably grab some more creatures, eh? See, here we go. Unsettling Twins. It's going to Manifest Dread for us. I don't know if we splash white. We already have Trapped in the Screen. This will get us some more Manifest Dread. Not a lot of cycling cards here. Yeah, white has been open. Grab a Spectral Snatcher. We need to really focus on some creatures now. So creatures and a little bit of removal is really the focus here at this point, unless we have like a bomb synergy card in Manifest. So we really need creatures. Smaller creatures. I guess we're taking the Creeping Beeper. Spear Lost Teeth. I don't want to grab another Creeping Peeper. Guess it's our really only option here. Cackling Slasher. Just low on creatures, eh? None of these really help us. Fear of the Dark is a creature. Okay. Live or Die is definitely a good removal. Could bring a creature back since we're light on creatures. Or we grab Rootwise Survivor. Turning lands into creatures. I think at this point we just need creatures at all costs. Coordinated Clobbering is a really good removal. Tunnel Surveyor. Death Touch 2/2 for 2. Take that. Mind Skinner. Sneaking some wins. We're grabbing Mind Skinner. We're not really pulling things out of the graveyard. Defiant Survivor. I think just because we got to take creatures at any cost right now. Cryptid Cartographer or Cryptid Inspector, that works well. That's something I'm actually pretty happy about. So 2 of these cards are lands, which is not bad. Dashing Bloodsucker or another removal. I think we grab the removal. Not a lot of great options here, so we'll probably just grab Dashing, put that over to the side. So we're really at 28 cards. Because 2 of those are lands. Meat Locker's there basically to give us some gas. We need a lot of the creatures that we have here. This person next to me, though. Another really good land. What are we looking at for creatures? 13 creatures. Tunnel Surveyor. Got another one of those. I guess we grab the Live or Die. Probably another Tunnel Surveyor. I don't know. Appendage Amalgam. Creeping Peeper. Apparently we're having 3 of those. Okay, so we did end up with some creatures. We're good. We're good on creatures. Let's see here. So the game plan... what are we... So green is the weakest. We'll probably... We do have a 2-pip green. Probably go down 1 on black. I don't think we have... Oh, we have a couple 2-pip blacks. We might be running 17 lands here. So We'll keep that removal. Drop a peeping. Removals 2, 3 removal, 4 removal. Five removal. 6 removal. Okay, so we got the removal we need. We have something turning lands into creatures. That's going to be a good Manifest Dread target. So we could probably get rid of one of these. Need to have our creature here. Then I can Manifest Dread. Probably drop that. We keep the Mind Skinner, Killer Mask, Defiant Survivor. We are awfully heavy on cards here. Keeping the Grievous Wounds. Can probably drop Slimy Aquarium. 45 cards. This is tough. Okay, does everything here need to be here? That's really the question that we're asking ourselves. Cackling Slasher is a 4-drop. It's a 3/3 with Death Touch, so it does something for us. That doesn't really do much for us. Grievous Wounds we're keeping. Spectral Snatcher, a decent little big body to deal with. Meat Locker has given us some gas plus removal. Blurg, I don't know. I don't know. $17 land, 44 card special. Let's run it. Okay. So we are 23 minutes in. And leave your predictions. What do you think we're going to do? Why green, though? Threats around every corner. The Defiant Survivor for Manifest Dread. Manifest Dread. Why green, though? Good question. So what if we cut green? What if we cut green? Put this back in. Maybe this back in. Did green get us any removal? That might actually be better. Just had some good value cards. Maybe throw Tunnel Surveyor back in and run 41. Then if that's the case, I can drop one of these lands. Drop one of these lands. Run 16 lands. Yeah. I am closer to 40. All right, let's give this one. We're gonna do blue black. It's not really a delirium deck like it would normally be. Yeah, blue black is delirium, right? I think so. Anyways, get your predictions in. Now we're at 25 minutes. So the goal here is Manifest Dread. And not really taking advantage too much of Delirium, but trying to Manifest Dread, do things like Mind Scanner to get him through. The big card we have here is Grievous Wound. Basically, any damage we do to enchanted player cuts their life total in half. So that's funny because you can do things like Fear Lost Teeth, and I could just Grievous Wound them, and so ping them for 1, and then they'll bring them to 19, cut it in half. That's 18. Not math. It'll be like it would cut them to 9 or 10 life, right? It's too early to be doing these streams sometimes. And then outside of that, we have just some value creatures like Creeping Peeper is just a body. It's going to help turn over Manifest Dread cards like Conductive Machete, Killer Mask, Curse Windbreaker, Stay Hidden, Stay Silent gets us, Innocuous Manifest Dread for us. So helps us just turn cards over and unlock rooms with things like Meat Locker, which is really just our gas card. We could throw in Underwater, Tunnel, and Slimy Aquarium simply for the other Manifest Dread capabilities. But overall, I think we're good. I think we're good. So get those predictions in. Before we do this, I'm going to run another ad. I'm just going to run an ad real quick. We'll hang out here for a second. Run this ad. And then prediction, minimum 3 wins. I like it. I like it. That's what we need, at least 3 wins. If you're hanging out in the live stream, thank you. If you are catching this on the YouTube recording, also thank you. Might as well like, subscribe, do the thing. But if you're not seeing the ad, then great. That means you're either subscribed to the channel or you're a Turbo member. Either way, helps out the streamer. But we just want to be able to get into this draft and not have to worry about ads popping up. So I know we did a 3-minute ad at the beginning to give us an hour, but I already burned a half of hour of that drafting, so we just figured we'd do another little ad right here. But we got about 30 seconds left, and then we'll get started. Oh, blue-black is eerie. Interesting. All right. We are back. Let's go ahead, get her started, and see what happens. My prediction? I don't know. I don't feel the greatest about the deck. Felt a little bit over the place. I thought we were gonna go pretty solidly green-black into Manifest Dread, and then ended up in like blue-black, which is more of an eerie theme, and didn't get there. All right, yeah, this is better. This is better. But I think that's to be expected. 1, being in platinum, 2, being so late in the draft. That the draft is going to be a little bit more difficult. We're both going for our 3-drop. Sure are. That's great. Oh, I got their Mind Skinner. That's funny. Hmm. I think we just put her back because it can't be blocked. Hmm. That's unfortunate. Do I have a way to get rid of that enchantment? I do not. I could do that though. So the thought there was we get it. Oh, we got the shark. Nice. So we saw liver die, so I could pull liver die and pull the Mind Skinner back out. Hmm. Hit Plat 2 last night and constructed with my Goblin Grenades deck. Gonna see if I can finally get to Mythic with it. That's awesome. Rejected. That's really cool. I haven't been playing much constructed lately. Ooh. I think I have to lock it down. Yeah, that Spine Seeker. Okay. Hmm. Do I draw it for the gas? Or do I look for a counter spell here? Alright, they're gonna swing for 5. What sort of 7 drop do you have? Counter spell. All right. I think we need some gas, to be honest. Discard a card. Submit 1. We got the rat. We're going to get Grievous Wounds down. And then... Okay, okay. Conductive machete. We like it. Lol. Okay. One there. One there. Tunnel surveyor. We have enough for both. We have enough for both, but not the right colors. Solid. Okay. We could do this one though. Trap that for a couple turns. I think we have to play the body. And no attacks, because we're low on health. So if they had removal, they might be able to get rid of one of them. Okay, they get a basic land. And then they decide to play the land that was not shown. So giving me too much information. And then a conductive machete is really nice. Again, I think we need the body. I really, really, really want to play Grievous Wound. What's the cost of that? Makes it a 3/2. Nice. I think we put the Cursed Windbreaker here. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we did get the... What does that give it? +2/+1, so I would still be able to kill it. Hit it with the old 7. This is a close match. So if I swing again, it's going to bring him to 5. Equip his sorcery speed, not instant speed. All right, that's fine. That's really funny. Okay, so if I swing with this, he has to double block, so it would take care of 2 cards. Okay. So this, I can do 1 damage to any target. So. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it does tap it. Okay. Oh, what timing. What timing. What timing. What a top deck. What an absolute top deck. Needed exactly 3 life. Oh, that's hilarious. Good old top deck. That means the rest of the run's cursed, though. That means the rest of the run's cursed. All right, let's put her on the board here. Boom. 1-0. Yeah, that basically built-in slasher is crazy. Yeah, we'll take this. It's a slow start again, but whatever. And we got grievous wounds. Okay, they got a defender. Don't need to really cycle that right now. Getting in for the 3. Every time they have Eerie to your hand. What card is the problem here? Get in for their 4. Counterspell. Called it. I will manifest dread, sure. Okay, they can bring that back to their hand. So at their end step, I'm actually going to... Do I want Grievous Wounds or... Pass. Okay, this needs to kill something. I actually can't afford to take any of that. All right. Swamp cycling. Give me a swamp. Oh no. Worst timing. Another counter spell. Creep and paper. Equip cost 3. Dang. Dang. All right, I'm taking 2. I'm not really worried about it though because of Grievous Wounds. Because if I can just get in any way. Just cut them in half. Cut them in half. Just think about Grievous Wounds. Is there a lot of direct damage? I don't think there's a lot of direct damage. All right. I think to any target cards, like damage to any target cards. There's obviously the Fear of Teeth or whatever it is. Fear of Lost Teeth. Because that's what we're using. But what other ones are there? Nice. Okay, let's view the graveyard. We have a creature, a land, an enchantment. That's 3. Creature, land, enchantment. Creature, land, enchantment. Creature, land, enchantment. So we'll put this guy there. That'll give us Delirium. Do all 3. They had their own. That's still 7 damage. Oh, 4 damage. Nice. Yep, we're not getting around this one. All right. That's unfortunate. Will we get out of plat 4? Who knows? Who knows? Unfortunately, we're putting one on the wrong side of the board. 1-1. It is. I mean, it's 100% a skill issue right now. Like, I'm fucking up the draft. I really am. Better. So that's the main problem. Fucking up the draft. Hey, we got our grievous wounds though. No blue, not like that. Yeah, again, they're killing me. They're killing me, killing me, killing me. Surveil. For your lost teeth. Graveyard. I need a blue land. Alright. That thing is scary, especially if they can trigger Eerie. And then they do that. Alright. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Oh. And they got the nut draw too on white-blue. Eerie. Oh, they're gonna play a Glimmerlight. Oh no. Oh no. It's not good. It's not good. Are you kidding me? Oh, this game, it's rigged. It's rigged. Rigged. I need the MTGO right click yield to next end step. Right click. I just gotta let it all happen to me. Oh, and then they paid for that. What a fucking hand, dude. Well, you got that. Well, that was a quick one. Got a loss. Skill issue, skill issue. It's 100% a skill issue. Taking the beats today. At least we didn't go 0-3. Right? That's the bright side. What the fuck, man? That was the nut draw. That was crazy. That's not my favorite. Looking back, the keep was questionable. I mollied. I couldn't molly to 5. I would have been dead before even worse. I'm mollied to 6. The first keep was not good either. Oh no, not the dick twister. Hit me with the dick twister. No. What are these opponents? That's nuts. Can they... Is there ability still? Better to have a quick loss than one that takes 20 minutes. Yeah. That is nice. Both of their abilities still trigger, so it doesn't take their abilities away, it just takes their attacking away. think we save this to flash in to kill. And turn. So if they try to swing with Cautious Survivor or something, I'll flash in Amalgam, Appendage Amalgam. Watch them have something. They fucking have something. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, this game. So that just gives him 2 life every turn. I should probably kill... that before it gets out of hand. Dude, these survival cards are gonna kill me. So, this is the problem. Stay hidden, stay silent taps an enchanted creature, and then it doesn't untap. So if I use it on a survival creature, it's just gonna get its survival trigger every turn. So there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. I can stymie the bleeding, hopefully. And they only... oh, they have 5 mana. Like, I don't care about the life loss. Okay. 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 We're stymieing the hemorrhaging. Maybe. I just need to play this. For the health, I think. Great response, great response. Eventually, I'm going to have to pop this, and then I get to Manifest Dread. Interesting. Nowhere to run. Cool. Have another creature. We're building a board state, slowly but surely. That's going to be a problem. And then we flood out. What a game. I don't think it's going to matter. That's game. Put it on the board. We went 1 and 3. What a beat. What a beat. Okay, so if you made it this far in the video, one, I appreciate you. Thank you for making it all the way to the end, but it's not over yet. If we do anything less than a 4-3 run, we're going to go take a look at the draft itself and see what other options we had. So let's go take a look at the draft replay here. Control plus. All right. So what we do is we're going to review the cards, see if there was a better option. Maybe there was another color lane open. We already knew white was kind of open. And so the first card, pack one, pick one. I think Grievous Wounds was the choice here. It looks like the win rate, though, is not that good. So if we take a look at some of the other cards, like what is a better win rate, Vile Mutilator has a played win rate of 63.4. This one has a 53.5 versus the 52.2. Even Jump Scare was better. So, like, according to this, like the played win rate, I think it's just because it's so expensive. It's so late game, and the game or drafting has evolved. When it first came out, it was slow. I think a lot of people saw all the really big, cool cards and like shifted towards the end of that cost range. So the format is slowed down, or was slower when it started. Now it's speeding up. And so what we're seeing is, I think cards that are expensive just aren't going to help us. Things like this one, even though it's expensive, it's crazy. When it enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token enchantment, then sacrifices a non-token creature. So you get 2 removals for 7 mana, and then you do have to sacrifice something to do it. So it works really well in like a black-red sacrifice deck. This works really well too. Exile target enchantment or artifact and manifest dread. Jump Scare also does some work. So other better options would have been like Horrid Vigor, Jump Scare, Break the Door, or Vile Mutilator. To be fair, like, it was fun. I wanted to give it a shot, see what happened. Okay, so let's keep going here. Killer's Mask is not rated as highly as I thought it was going to be. Again, we had another Break Down the Door. I thought green was open because of all of these cards that were getting handed my way. We could have potentially pivoted to black. Or red. We had, or not pivoted, but added red, and maybe done more of a sacrifice deck. Because we did see things like Violent Urge, Hand That Feeds, are all pretty good cards as well. So blue was showing open. I think this was the best choice. 55.6. I mean, red was there. Red was there. White was also there. We grabbed the white. This is a pretty good card. That's actually better than the white, surprisingly enough. So we could have potentially grabbed that. Conductive Machete was a good choice. We could have grabbed Stay Hidden, Stay Silent as another choice. There were some good blues here. I think being in blue was the right choice at the end. I think we tried to force green. We probably should have just stuck with... I mean, our Frantic Strength is pretty good. That was a good choice here. There were some good red cards. Yeah, then we did some mana fixing, which was fine. We grabbed this, which was good. Grabbed this because it was really the only option. Grabbed Tunnel Surveyor, which is also good. This is a good card. Roaring Furnace, Steaming Sauna. When you unlock this door, this room deals damage equal to the number of cards in hand to target creature and opponent controls. You have no maximum hand size at the beginning. Yeah, it probably should have looked at that. That was a little closer at that. But Curse Windbreaker, not a bad choice. There was some good red cards in here. Again, Glassworks, also a great removal. I think we missed out on a potential like black-red sacrifice opportunity here. Yeah, this was a skill issue. This was just bad drafting all the way. Like, probably should have grabbed... Well, I think we were hurting for creatures as well, and that's what ended up happening here. We just started drafting creature. We did get a win off Mindskinner again, though. So I rate that card quite highly. So overall, I know this wasn't as granular as a pick review because I just messed up. I messed up left and right in this. This was just a bad draft all the way through. We can click through, like, shouldn't have snagged white, probably grabbed blue, could have strongly went into red and done like a black-red sacrifice deck. We had great options for even like blue-red. White was kind of open. I think in retrospect, red was more open because we're getting things like Hand That Feeds and Clockwork Percussionist going away and like pack 2, pick 4, pick 5. So yeah, there was some good options here for like a black-red sacrifice. Disturbing Mirth, pack 2, pick 10. Like, yeah, black-red sacrifice was probably where we wanted to be. Really messed that up. Yeah. All right, guys. That's unfortunate. But I appreciate you. If you made it all the way this far in the video, you might as well like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me you make it to the end. What colors would you have chose? I think in retrospect, maybe black-red sacrifice would have probably been a little bit better. We could have even considered red-blue. Enchantments or rooms is a potential opportunity there. White was kind of there. I think green was getting snatched up really heavily, so I don't even know why I entertained green. So if I'd love to know, what would you have chosen? And did I mess up anywhere? That's really kind of what I'm... Anywhere else, like in the gameplay, did I punt in the gameplay other than the draft, which was just terrible? It was a terrible draft all around, but I appreciate you anyways. Thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you want to see more Magic the Gathering content, if you want to see some guy try to live out his dream and qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years, follow along. You know, follow this YouTube channel. Go follow my Instagram and my Twitter, and catch the live streams here on Twitch and YouTube every morning. Usually, the goal is 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., but I've been starting around 7:30, 8, sometimes 8:30. But we're going to go do more drafts. So until next time, we'll catch you at the table.